Hello everyone, this is Trophy Life Experiences. Welcome back to my channel. Have some exciting news for you. We know now that Mott 32 Vancouver, the restaurant located at 1161 West Georgia Street, is going to reopen shortly. And I was very excited and fortunate to go to a pre-tasting at their restaurant. They're just kind of getting everything ready. They're trying to get their menu and their dishes up to the standard that everyone expects from Mott 32, and many of the staff will be back. So it'll be a very similar experience to what you experienced before. For those who remember the restaurant, it was located in the former Trump Hotel, which is now going to be changed and renovated. It's going to be under new ownership next year. But Mott 32 plans to reopen sometime, hopefully by early December, to welcome back customers for high-end Chinese cuisine. Place is beautiful. It looks immaculate like before, and I was very excited to try their dishes again. The restaurant is under new ownership, but the great thing is that many of the senior staff are still going to be there, so it'll be lots of familiar faces. The owner is experienced in the restaurant industry, so that will be also good. The menu is going to be very similar to what they had before, and I tasted many of the dishes and glad to report that they have the same quality, just delicious. So it's a great time for it to open and very exciting for the marketplace. The first dish that I sampled was the wild mushroom lettuce cup with black truffle. Great vegetarian dish for those that don't want a meat dish. Nice start to the meal. I'm not going to give you prices of each dish because I don't know what the prices are, and this was just a sampling menu, so I don't know how big the dishes will be. So this next dish was their free-range chicken, dried chili, and Szechuan red peppercorns. I can tell you that the owner is from China, and the spice that they've got it really right in terms of it's got a lot of heat, and there's not lacking. The spicy dishes are spicy, so that's a good thing. Next dish is one of their signature dishes, which is the hot and sour Embirical pork Changani soup dumpling. Wonderful dish. It is spicy, and they do put the heat on this, but it is very unique and a little twist on the regular Shanghai dumpling. Another of their signature dishes. This is siumai with quail egg, truffle, Embirical pork, and prawn. So when you bite it inside, it's got this quail egg inside, which is kind of semi-solid, kind of liquidy, and it's quite a neat sensation to have that. Quite nice and light, and of course the truffle on top kind of helps out with the aromas and the aromatics. Next dish, simple but very tasty. It was a braised short rib, and very tender, really kind of delicious dish and lots of flavor. By now the dishes were just rolling out, so it's hard to keep up. This is a fish dish, and it was a little bit in a sweeter type sauce, and a little bit pan fried. So I don't know exactly what it was because I just kind of lost touch, but it was excellent. So the next dish is one of their most famous dishes. This is their Peking Duck. So it is their signature dish that is 42 days aged applewood smoked Peking Duck. They have a custom duck oven and a special air drying duck fridge in the restaurant, and it takes the ducks are roasted for about 48 hours from start to finish, so have to be pre-ordered. Arguably the best Peking Duck in the city, although they've had a couple of new restaurants that also have good versions of Peking Duck, but I quite enjoyed this duck. The first part of the Peking Duck experience is just the crispy skin with some sugar, and you kind of just let that melt in your mouth, kind of like fat and sweetness. Then we get to different cuts of the duck, and that's with the wrappers and all the normal condiments, including the steamed pancakes, the crunchy cucumbers, scallions, and garlic sauce and house-made hoisin sauce. Nice refreshing dish as we getting to the end of our meal. This is wok fried broccoli, ginkgo, bean curd, and red dates. Bean curd was nice and crispy, so that was kind of a nice touch with texture. And again, nice dish to kind of balance off all the meat that we have had. The next dish was a fried rice dish. I think this is mixed seafood, but honestly, I was getting some eating fatigue here, and the dishes were just rolling and rolling, and yes, a lot of fatigue set in, but everything was spectacular, and it was just sensory and gastronomy overload here. Their last dish was a great dish to end on because it was nice and sweet, it was acidic and cold. It's the mango pomelo sweet soup with sago. So it was really nice in that it ended the meal with the acidity. It's really nice. It's cold, but it is got a lot of cream, so it is filling. All in all, great meal. I can tell you the food quality is just as good as before. I'm sure the service level will be great. And it's an exciting addition, especially during Christmas season. So go and make sure you check out when it's going to open. It's going to be soon, so it will probably be in the first week of December. Go and check it out, and welcome this restaurant back to the Vancouver eating scene. Until next time, happy eating.